Welcome. We're gonna enter our next activity, which is a mini brain club. This is a version of our weekly community education program that I will tell you some more about. The rest of today's activities will be here in Zoom Room One, so there's nowhere else to go. Thanks for being here with us. First off, for those of you who are new to All Brains Belong, hello. I'm Mel Hauser. I use she, they pronouns. I'm the executive director here. And whether you've been part of our community for years or this is your first time hearing about us, I'm so glad you're here tonight. All Brains Belong is a nonprofit healthcare and community organization built on a simple but powerful belief that everyone deserves to belong exactly as we are. Um, Thank you to our evening's sponsors, Limelight Restoration Services, Encore Renewable Energy, North Country Federal Credit Union, Upper Valley Services, and McSorley McCoy. Before we get going, just to let you know, closed captions are enabled. You just have to turn them on. If you'd like to use them, depending on your version of Zoom, you might see the live transcript closed captioning icon. If not, look for the more ... and choose show subtitles. As I was saying, All Brains Belong exists because the world isn't always built to support the ways that all brains work. And for many of us, navigating healthcare, employment, education, or even finding community can feel isolating or overwhelming, especially when systems are not designed with our needs in mind and are designed with a one-size-fits-all approach. So at All Brains Belong, we're working to change that. We create spaces where people, all people, neurodivergent people, disabled, or anyone who's felt out of place can thrive. We offer healthcare that meets people where they are, programs that connect people in meaningful ways, and resources to help workplaces and schools become more inclusive for all types of brains. And so you are invited to be part of what we're doing here and be part of our community. You know, I think tonight we're not just celebrating the end of a truly difficult year. We're celebrating the power of community because when we come together, we remind ourselves and each other we're not alone and we don't have to navigate these challenges in isolation. So thank you for being here and thank you for being part of our community. And I just hit a button that made all my slides disappear, but that's how that would go. We'll be back. Okay, here we go. So that brings us to Brain Club. Brain Club is our weekly public community education program for purposes of demonstrating All Brains Belong's approach to neuro-inclusive culture, for purposes of shifting broader community awareness of the issues of concern and importance to neurodivergent people in our community, so as to promote new ways of thinking and being in the world. And then folks carry this forth into the rest of their lives, and that's how culture change happens. While we hope that this is a place where you feel safe and supported, this is not a support group or a place for medical advice. It's a place to learn and to observe and listen and experience what a neuro-inclusive space looks like and think about how maybe what you hear connects to your life. There are multiple right ways to participate here at Brain Club. You can have your video on or off. Even if it's on, we don't expect anything of you. Feel free to walk or move or fidget or stim or eat or take breaks. We'll watch a community panel, a pre-recorded community panel, and then we'll have some discussion afterwards. And during that part, you can use mouth words or chat, but you don't have to. Observation is always a valid form of participation. As I mentioned, we've got this panel. It's a collection of pre-recorded interviews from All Brains Belong community members. The chat will remain open while we play the video, and you're invited to use it if you'd like to share how what you hear resonates with you. Speaking of the chat, that's the chat. So feel free to use the chat. We just ask that if you can use like the big box. I don't think I have a graphic of that. The big box instead of the reply thread so it doesn't bounce up and down. That would be really helpful to me. So the prompt for our panelists today, what did I learn about my brain this year? Or what did I accept about my brain this year? And so this video will run about 15 minutes. And I forgot to turn on the backup recording, so I will do that.
Recording in progress.
All right, switching over to our video. Here we go.
This is Jay. I learned about my brain this year that I have to accept when I am feeling tired or low on spoons due to my chronic fatigue and be willing to cancel or postpone plans if that's what my body and my brain needs. Part of that is just accepting that part of living with chronic fatigue means being kind to yourself and recognizing when you don't have the energy or the spoons to do something you want to or need to do, and figuring out ways to manage and cope with that. I feel a lot less disappointed in myself than I used to about canceling or postponing things. And having a lot of friends and community who are okay with you canceling or postponing is so amazing, and I feel so grateful to have those friends and community around me.
I love All Brains Blood that lots of friends. I can show up as my true self.
Filled with this sense of capability and empowerment, right? This idea I could like take more control over things, learn from others, that I wasn't alone, I wasn't sick, I'm not deficient or bad or incapable. I learned from everyone in the room, and that's community, and it's community designed by community. I thought if I could just fix the way I think, or if I could just do it the way everyone else does it, I'll get things done in a certain way, and people will see me as capable, intelligent, and I'll fit the mold. And I've worked extra hard to do that, and it's really exhausting. And now I know I don't have to do that. And that's a big relief. And it allows for more capacity. I have more space, right, to be who I am and get what I need and participate instead of, um, avoid or mask.
An awareness that I'm doing something that doesn't really support my needs, or saying something that is prioritizing someone else instead of myself. So, and a second way that's coming in is that, I have all the things, and I have a very old accident that still hasn't, still is bothersome. And I'm just beginning to realize how much of the variation in my symptoms is driven by my nervous system. And these are all things I've known for a long time, like I had a physical therapist long ago and repeatedly said, your physical pain and your emotional pain is just two movements of the same energy in your body. And so that all made sense to me for a long time. But now I'm like living it and seeing it, even though it's probably been there the whole time. I mean, I'm sure it's been there the whole time.
What I learned about my brain this year is that many of the things that I thought were mental health or emotional regulation issues actually had some underlying physical and nervous system health contributing factors. And even though I am just in the beginning of my journey of learning how to treat and manage those things, I have already seen significant improvements in what I thought was my mental health.
My health had been declining for a couple years, but I couldn't seem to find doctors who were willing to do anything about it. When my therapist at the time was on vacation, I was allowed to meet with their supervisor instead, who ended up sharing all brains belongs all the things resource with me. I recognized so much of what I'd been experiencing in those pages, which eventually led to me becoming a part of the virtual A-B-B community, as well as deciding to share the resource with my primary care physician. It would be disingenuous to suggest my life is completely different or that my health is 100% better due to having joined the A-B-B community, though perhaps that more so be the case if I moved to Vermont. LOL. Even so, significant positive changes have taken place in the last year, and All Brains Belong has definitely played a role in that.
What did I learn about my brain this year? I learned that competency does not naturally make room for capacity. What I mean by that is, I've always had a belief that being competent is core to who I am. But so often, capacity limits my ability to show up and be the level of competent that I want to be for the people and causes that I care about. And so I am learning to choose more carefully what situations get competent Liz without depleting my capacity.
How helpful it's been to understand post-exertional malaise. And also I'm learning to consider stopping. I can't even tell you how many times I look back on the afternoon or the day and say, oh my gosh, you felt pain somewhere, but you kept doing what you were doing anyway. And so just so many things like that. Like it's pretty radical to actually stop.
Yeah. And I think that, I mean, that's so hard. Because it is so radical. It is so counter to everything we've been taught for like decades and decades and decades of our lives. It's part of the mask. Pushing through post-exertional malaise is part of the mask.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You're really, really, really not broken. It's really not you. The world is not, our world is not, it's not set up for all of us. It's not inviting to all of us. And it's really, really painful.
I'm really sick. I mean, I'm really limited, but I'm happier in a lot of ways than I've ever been, you know? Yeah. In the time I've been coming to All Brains Belong, I became aware that it took a while that maybe being sensitive wasn't a fault, and that it wasn't something, like a character defect. That's what they call things in AA. And somehow I shifted from wanting to fix my sensitivity, realizing my sensitivity was a sign of what I needed. And yeah, and that it's so freaking bizarre that I'm housebound, but I'm more self-loving than I've ever been in my whole life. And that's from this.
What you're really describing is like coming into alignment with your values, coming into your authenticity. And that's, I mean, people don't know. They don't know how out of alignment with their authenticity they really are, because they are, we're all brainwashed and socialized into like this one size fits all way. And
thing is, I didn't really know what was going on with me. I was really trying to fix things that were never broken. And that's a huge, huge gift that I've been given already, to understand I don't have to fix this stuff. I get to now understand why. I get to understand what's happening. I get language for it, which is so impactful. I get to hear other people talking about their experience, and I get to have the tools to help myself and to think about things again, I'm like another special interest is like disability rights. And I never thought that I had access needs and that I had a right to them. And now I get to slowly reframe for myself. We're not broken. We're not broken, and there are ways we can ask for needs, for our needs to be met, to expect that our needs will be met, that these are indeed access needs, and that I get to learn what they are and I get to ask for them. And if I don't get them, I get to figure out how I can pivot my own life. So it's really empowering.
What I learned and accept about my brain this year is about inclusivity. It's understanding not how my brain works, but how it interacts with others in the world of endless possibilities. That's what I love about my brain, is because I can reach out to individuals emotionally, but also in a positive manner so that they can experience, the positive sides, of me, but also the positive sides about what I do for them.
Something I've learned to accept about my brain this year is the innate seasonality of my brain, and seeing how excited I get for winter and for being able to kind of settle into being cozy, spending a lot of my time inside in my cozy space, doing things that I love that are high dopamine, like knitting, and that's such an important thing for burnout management for me, where a necessary part of burnout management is spending most of your time not masking, at least for autistic burnout for me, and I think for a lot of people. And winter kind of gives a permission to be able to settle into that. And that's something I really love, and that's something that's been really fun to embrace. And yeah, that's something I loved about my brain this year.
Something I learned and accepted about my brain this year is that it likes creativity, but also predictability, and it has to be in just the right amount. And it's been a journey this year, and I'm glad I figured that out about my brain in this beautiful ABB community where we can all be together as we learn and unlearn together.
I've learned a lot about my brain this year, and accepted a lot about my brain. I have the kind of brain that needs to lay down in the dark, in the quiet, almost always. I feel like I've spent so much of my life like overly glorifying a version of reality that is not actually me in it. I'm not calm. I'm not flexible. I do everything last minute because the urgency gives me dopamine. I will always have 100 tabs open as we start Brain Club while I'm also making the slides and exporting the video. That's the way my brain works. I will always get dysregulated when there are unsolicited bids for my attention and demands layered onto me that exceed my capacity. That's the way my brain works. I have the kind of brain that needs predictable systems and safe people and safe environments. And when I don't have that, I opt out. This is the same brain that does a lot of things that I'm really proud of. And if this is what this brain needs, then so be it. It's the way my brain works.
The question posed to me was, what have you accepted about your brain this year? It's a very big question. It's a loaded question. My brain is amazing, and it's about radical acceptance, and that's the hard part. I know that my brain will learn new things. It will forget old things. It will try to remember the new things, and it will try to remember the old things. And I will try to remember everything. Meanwhile, what I forget quite often to remember is radical acceptance. And that is a daily reprieve.
In the 12th group appointment my doctor gave to me, foot on the gas, the energy envelope, the dopamine bound brain, chatting in brain club, vaccines and safety, universal design, parents who get it, community, help for all the things, access needs, letting go of shame, and validation and privacy. And it's all thanks to ABB. Happy New Year.
We added Liz's song back in last minute, like as the event was starting. Because my 8-year-old was like, "Are we gonna sing Community?" Like, oh, we weren't going to. Well, we did. Thank you to all of our panelists for sharing their reflections. And thank you to all of you for being part of this beautiful community. I wanted to share some written quotes from community members. Oops. Okay, here we go. That I thought. Being held in the safety of the ABB community, I am beginning to unfurl and love my brain and the gifts it offers me and my community. Sometimes I zoom in on this ABB community and see how each of us is navigating hard things, making the best decisions about our health, our lives, our families, etc., with the information we have at any given time. All people navigate hard things. Being human and being in any kind of disadvantaged or marginalized group adds additional hardships, to say the least. I think we're a strong lot. Even at times when we're feeling our worst, we can remember we're seeing ourselves and each other through sometimes huge obstacles, many of which other people don't have to overcome or ride out. Going into this new year, I hope we can take that with us. Remember and know that we are strong, even when we feel weak, that we matter to our own selves, as we are our own best caretakers and advocates, and that we have our unique selves to share, and that matters to someone, even at times when we don't realize it. So beautiful. And so, with that, I'd love to open this up, either in the chat or out loud. What have you learned or what have you accepted about your brain? Hey, Spencer, go for it.
So I've learned a lot about my brain, like how I have ADHD and stuff, and how it's really helped me through this year. Like, even though I got COVID, like I kept pushing through and just was so helpful. You taught me what to take so I could get better, and you just really helped me through this whole year.
Oh, Spencer, that means so much to me. Thank you, and I'm so proud of you.
Plus, did you see my dinosaur dancing?
I totally did. It was
And
amazing.
and when I was with you, I made a SpongeBob craft.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thanks.
Love it. Hi,
Alright.
Anne.
Just raise your hands.
Hold on, did Anne want to go next? I saw Anne's hand. I don't know what happened to Anne. Do you want to go? Go ahead. Go ahead, Anne.
I learned about my brain that I have to accept when I can't do something without help, and that some people don't understand that I need help.
Yes. That is like, I feel like I'm still learning that at 42 years old. Yes. Thank you for sharing. Zachary, you want to go next?
Yes. I learned all sorts of things about my brain, like how it works and what medicines can help it. And I learned things that I can do. and things like that. And the end, is there time to talk to people? Because I see a few of my friends and I want to talk to them at the end. Can I
Okay,
do that?
that sounds great. Thank you for sharing. I love your
Big
brain.
7!
Oh, goodness. Anybody want to go next? Hi, Sarah. Did you unmute, or was that a coincidence that you lit up with a green border? Maybe coincidence.
If I can add to what I already said,
Please do.
I I don't know, I really related to, I think, Olivia, your point at the end of kind of that the radical acceptance. And I think in a year that's been a pretty hard year for a lot of people, and I think has been a big change for a lot of people, that radical acceptance is a really important part of being able to get through those times. And community is kind of how we do that. Um, yeah, I appreciate you all here.
Thank you, Sierra. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. We wouldn't be here without you. Hi, Paul.
Good evening. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, this year, just with ABB, I didn't get a video sent in to, thoughts on the year, but it's been sort of that year as I go through my second autistic burnout. And this time around, I've got ABB. So as I was able to kind of really be cognizant of the fact of where I was and have worked on a plan to get out of it. And it's, I'm very thankful just to ABB for that. And I was thinking to Jay's video earlier where he was talking about being able to have a community where, if you have to cancel or you can't make plans, people understand. And I feel like, I've been getting a little bit more involved. And then this past year, not so much, but it's comforting to know that people that I'm not seeing get it. Thank you. Cheers to all.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, I think that, this is a community of folks with fluctuating capacity. That's our cultural norm. And whether it's burnout or flares of chronic illness or whatever, it's okay. And people come back when they have capacity. Christine says, just a comment, it's been a terrible day, but I'm crying listening to everyone. We're not broken. I still feel so very broken. But seeing you all gives me hope I'll get there someday. Yeah, like just to honor and make space for that. Like, and I don't think it's like we arrive and then we reach this place of like reframing our self-narrative and then like we're good. I think it's like sine waves, like it just comes and goes. And I think we all have those moments. I certainly do. And I'm glad you're here, Christine. Angie says, I realized my hypermobile hands are akin to physically disabled, that they do anything is amazing. They are to be celebrated, not criticized. And yes, it's still frustrating to not have the fine motor skills to let me do what I want and need the way I want to. Yeah, it's like that's the radical acceptance, right? Like it is frustrating and I celebrate these parts of me. Hi, Anne.
I want to add to what I said. Since I sometimes have a hard time doing work, right now I'm working on my workbook.
Do you have the kind of brain that finds it like that while you're doing something else in the background, it actually makes it a little bit easier to do the thing? Yeah, I have that kind of brain too. That's awesome that you learned that.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. Anna Rose says, I'm realizing, and like someone else said, that what I thought was mental health issues were really my brain and responding to too much, meaning you're not too much. It's the world that's too much, that overstimulation, that flooding that comes on and is so dysregulating to a brain that derives safety from predictable systems. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else want to share what you've learned this year or come to accept this year or working on accepting this year?
Can I jump in with something that I've said before, but I want to bring it up again from that last point?
Please.
One thing, so I have a degree in public health, and one thing you see a lot in public health is talking about identities as if they are risk factors. Like, oh, if you're LGBT, that makes you a higher risk for smoking. And it's like, well, or smoking is a coping mechanism because the world is really hard for LGBT people. So, yeah, Anna Rose, I think that your issue is really reminding me of that like just because you're neurodivergent, it's not that being neurodivergent is a risk factor for burnout. It's that living in an ableist, world with systems that are designed against you and against your needs is the risk factor. So anyway, I just love to bring that up because once you notice that, you'll start seeing it in a lot of public health info sheets and messaging. And I actually have mentioned that to the Department of Health when I was working for the state before, just being like, hey, you might want to reconsider how you write some of those things. So anyway, yeah, love to you all and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and thank you for naming that. That is so important. And when it's like when a person or a system views who you are as through a deficit-based lens, like that's not safe. Anybody else want to share?
I can share.
Please. Hi.
Yeah. This year I was working on, I guess, accepting my own anger and using it as a superpower, and it's been so cool. Like, I feel more alive and more vital. So I just titrate it out. I dare to express it, and especially anger. And it's been, yeah, it's been a beautiful year with that piece of it, kind of keeping it sparkling. And I got it from when my mom died. She was very angry too. So she kind of showed me how to move it around the world as a power instead of a deficit. So I'm doing that in her honor this year.
Karen, thank you for sharing that. I think like so often people get the messages of like, anger and rage or like in some way unacceptable reactions when really like if you're paying attention, how could you not be full of rage? So thank you for naming that. And
Absolutely.
I love hearing how you're honoring your mom's memory. Weaver says in the chat, I've learned so much more than I thought possible. I learned that my brain has been bullying my body and nervous system, not in an active way, but through repression. I'm working on befriending my nervous system. I've been really connecting with the little prince, especially the taming fox. That's what I'm doing, taming the fox. I'm the fox. Thank you, Weaver. Oh, I love that. Anybody else? Sarah, I saw you unmute, but I don't hear you. There you go. I can hear you now. Uh-oh. I lost you again.
Oh, is that you, Sarah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hooray.
oh,
Hello.
I was sitting here. I'm sorry. Taking the up on the. I've been on the treadmill this entire session. So, uh, um, but just, I mean, I guess just loving what I'm hearing everybody say, and also just loving seeing the diversity of voices here, and and really being inspired by what everyone else is learning about their brains. And I guess, I think on the, and I guess that, so I guess what I'm grateful for the community, and um, I think I'm still, the thing I'm still trying to accept about my brain this year is, and it's like there's things I'm on the verge of accepting that I need to accept. I don't know if that makes sense. So it's like I haven't really gotten there with the new things yet. And it's just how, and they have a lot to do with what somebody mentioned about, how much my brain is sort of persecuting my body into doing things that there's these internalized expectations of what it means to be the kind of human that I thought I wanted to be and um and so so letting go of some of that, and just like starting with where my body is instead of instead of starting from where I want my body to be and trying to get my body up to speed to that, starting with where my body is and seeing where that ends up. And I think for myself, I think I need to do that on a physical level. I started doing that on a mental level, and I'm just struck by, probably talking too long, but I'm struck by somebody who just said, they were just in tears, and I can remember the years I spent in tears on holidays and days like this, or and everybody else seemed like they had a life and I didn't, and 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 somewhere in there, the change that happened was looking at myself and going, and looking at myself and going, this is a good person in pain. There's no reason this good person should be in pain. The things I want, the basic, but the sense of the belonging and the being a part of things, and the being able to participate, and the being able to contribute to the human community, those are all good things. There's no good reason that anybody in this world, if the world were working right, there's no good reason that anybody who has those aspirations should ever feel alone or unsupported. And the fact that I do is something that needs to change in this world. And the journey I'm on, because I'm in pain about it, is that's my mission now, is to change it for people like me, to take the fact that I'm in pain about it and go, this is why this world needs to change, not why I need to change to be different. So anyway, that's what I got here. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just letting that sit in. Because I think sometimes, right, like people come to Brain Club and there's panelists talking about their growth and their transformation. And it's like, when you are in a state of pain, it's like still sometimes it can even be harder to like be around other people who are experiencing some kind of transformation. Like I'd say that pain and like that decision to it's transforming pain, stepping into a place of agency. I think what you're describing, I think like that's the transformation, because it's the world that needs to change. Thank you, Sarah. Alvar says in the chat, I think this year has been a lot of learning into the hard, a lot of leaning into the hard things of how my brain and body works or doesn't. I spent so long trying to eliminate or erase those and lean into the positive things as much as I always tried to at least mention the duality. Acknowledging all I can't do is so necessary. And perhaps if I do better at it, I'll have less post-exertional malaise and regain some quality of life. That is a really powerful insight. And I think that like when a lot of people are in a place of pain, like the pushing beyond capacity as a form of agency, like driving post-exertional malaise and the exacerbation of chronic illness, like I think that pattern is real. And so it's like Sarah's reflection of like, no, I'm not, this is the world that needs to change, I think is a prerequisite to like acknowledging one's own capacity, and that one's value does not come from what you produce or what you do. It comes from just who you are, just being in community with others. Karen sharing from an E.E. Cummings poem. If there are any heavens, my mother will all by herself have one. It will not be a pansy heaven or a fragile heaven or lilies of the valley, but it will be a heaven of black red roses. My father will be deep like a rose, tall like a rose. Thank you for sharing. Sierra says acceptance, belonging, community is not a limited resource. Yes. Yes. So much love in the chat. Olivia says radical acceptance is only possible when we're able to fully show up as ourselves. And without this community, I would not know that. Community, keep coming back. What a beautiful note to wrap up on. Before we begin our next presentation, I would love to invite anyone who has not yet, I need to get the visual support so I can tell you what's happening. Here we go. So for anyone who would like to get involved with our raffle, it'll be open for another 30 minutes with prizes from Phoenix Books, Blossom Wellness, The Flynn, Vermont Teddy Bear, and Petra Cliffs. And I will put that link. Oh, Lizzie's back. Hi, Lizzie. Thanks for doing that. Awesome. Well, H just arrived. So let me tell you about our next presenter. We all communicate in a variety of ways that sometimes we don't think about. Facial gestures with our hands, our bodies, like all these ways we communicate. But sometimes we only like think about speech as the end all be all. And when we ignore the other ways we communicate, we also then ignore people who communicate differently. And so please join me in welcoming Hassan Ahmed, a remarkable 10-year-old who communicates his thoughts and creativity in a unique and powerful way. Hassan, or H, is a minimally speaking child on the autism spectrum who uses a letterboard and keyboard to share his ideas with the world. Originally from India and now living in Concord, Massachusetts, H is an internationally recognized blogger and songwriter, and a passionate advocate striving to change the way the world views autism, one letter at a time. And so to begin, H and his mother Aishu, do you want me to read H's poem, or should I just pass the mic to you? How would you like to proceed?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be happy to read a couple of his recent poems for the group, and then you can feel free to share his rap for the night. Thank you so much for having us here. As you can see, Hassan is all set and ready to see all of you. I'm going to go ahead and read his recent work for you. Thank you so much for doing this again. I love this group, and we just don't have any words to thank you for this opportunity. Hassan recently wrote a very beautiful piece which kind of astonished us. As you know, as Dr. Mel just mentioned, he uses a letter board. He goes one letter at a time, and he's also moved to a QWERTY keyboard where obviously he types differently. The speed could be different, but you wait for the word to come out and you realize what you have at the end of it is a beautiful thought, a beautiful sentence, and eventually a beautiful poem. So that's what we have here with us today. The first one I have for you is writing a letter to my 5-year-old self. He wrote this, he just turned 11. So he wrote this around that time. So writing a letter to my 5-year-old self. Your world will get wider. Your fight will get easier. Your words will find their way. Your cheerful smile will be louder than your awkward stims. You will meet yourself at the mirror with a less naughtier body. You will go for birthday parties and stay without a meltdown. Some things won't change though. The hugs, the belief, the love for biryani, the joy of spinning, and much more. Overall, hang tight, fikar not. Fikar not is something he picked up from a Hindi movie that he's watched over and over again, which means don't worry. That's what it means. So that's the letter he wrote to himself. He obviously took about, I would say, more than 2-3 sittings to finish this letter, but we loved it. So I just wanted to share that with the group. So if anyone has any thoughts, feel free to come in. Otherwise, Dr. Mel, I would be happy to put it on the chat. And I have one more piece to read from Hassan before the wrap. Thank you. The second one is things I don't understand yet. I'll post both of this on the chat window. Things I don't understand yet. Why hate is easier than love. Why money matters, especially to rich people. Why cars are becoming driverless when they are meant to be driven. Why planes roar instead of chirping. Why people love the rainbow more than the rain. Why sitting still is considered important to prove knowledge. Why silence is louder than the loudest noise. Why shadows never smile or cry. Why temptations are so hard to fight. Why happiness can never be explained. Why smiles and hugs are better than a billion stars in the sky. So that's his poem for you tonight. And his beautiful sister, who's a cheerleader, is listening to it and smiling ear to ear with all of you here. So, and thank you so much for this opportunity. Over to you, Dr. Mel.
I love these poems. Thank you so much, Aishu, and thank you so much, H. I think that like there is so much wisdom. And thank you for sharing. And I think that like the questions that you are wondering, I think so many of us are wondering. And some that we haven't thought about before. So with that, I am going to play a rap. Gonna play H's rap. Is it okay for me to play the rap? Yeah, okay, here we go.
Call him H. H likes good people, stories, and travel. H can hear. H can listen. H can question. H can learn. What works with H is some trust, love, and laughter. Next time you see me, try trusting my words, not my body. Unopened the gift, they say. My parents and sister were delighted that day when they saw me first. Must have been a feeling of bliss, like quenching one's thirst. They always see me as a gift, but I write this rap to help the world go through tiny shifts. Let's talk about this gift, me and my minions in the autism army. Listen, is this open? No, it is wrapped. Is it pretty? No, it is not. Is it fancy with a shiny bow and colorful tissues? Oh no, I hear it's dull and has issues. Is it nice and tight? It looks loose and clumsy. That's not an ideal sight. Is it something you'd proudly flaunt? Oh boy, in a world of glittery rappers, this one would haunt. I know this is all about the rapper. Now let me tell you what's inside this rapper. The gift inside is such a trickster, opposite of dull, clumsy, and loose, mister. So what is invisible to the world around us? We scream in silence, waiting for people to look beyond the rapper and find us. I vent here, my friends, to tell you that gold can come wrapped in a dark trash bag sometimes, and then open it up, we beg. Yup, that's a tantrum, they say. Yup, rip me open from the rapper, I cry. Identify shapes and colors like a preschooler, they sigh. You see my rapper and think I am deaf. Some think I don't listen, many think I know nothing. And yes, I am invisible to many too. Being underestimated, feeling excluded used to be my life. Today I can tell for sure I tore open the rapper and found a new life. Wonder how I did that. See, it takes a wild family that believes in their brag. Trust my words beyond my body and I glow, thus pulling me up from an all-time low. I scream out loud with my fingers today, asking you to look beyond the rapper, if I may. We are the autism army, you see. We need just chances before you judge us, please. Or even rate us or mark us in red, or delete us in a jiffy. And yes, we are either the rapper or the gold. Decide which one is true before this rap gets too old.
Thank you, H.
Republicans just got wiped out yet again.
Sorry. Okay. YouTube. H, this is my 5th time watching your rap, and every time I watch it, I get more and more of the nuance of the words that you've chosen to express yourself, and I all the subtle parts of just the ableism in the world, and I'm really grateful for your work as an advocate to change these things. There's lots of love for you in the chat right now.
I'm trying to show him the chat window. I will also kind of copy it and see how I can read out all the comments for him. I'll be happy to do a post tonight, Mel, Dr. Mel. I will copy you on that. I'll post both the poems and a screenshot of today so you can share it with the rest of the group.
That sounds amazing. And what I can also do is I can read out the chat comments, and so you'll also have the recording if each of you want to go back and watch it.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
This is so powerful and beautiful. I love this every time I watch it. Thank you, H. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. Can't help but groove to it along with the meaning. We need more of that in the world. All of this is so amazing. So glad to be here to meet you. And go H.
Thank you so much. This really means a lot to us. And I'm going to ask Hassan if he wants to say something to all of you, and I will be putting it on the chat window. I will not hold you back for it, but I'll keep the video on so you can watch him spell as you see the next performance. And I will put his message on the chat window for you.
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. So nice to see all of you, and have a wonderful 2026. Wish you nothing but the best. Thank you.
You too. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you. I see all the hearts with your hand. I see the reactions. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Okay. Wow. That was amazing. Okay, I am going to, before I introduce our next performer, I want to share some news. I've got good news. This community has raised $55,000 to support neuro-inclusive community programs for kids and adults. And this is all you. And so whether you made a donation or you talked about us in your community or you shared a post on social media, you made this possible. And so thank you. Thank you so much. I'm also pleased to announce some award winners. Every year, our Neuro-Inclusive Employer Bright Spotting program recognizes Vermont employers who are creating workplaces where people with all types of brains can do their best work. And so the 2025 award winners, nominated by their employees, are Talmo Hair Company, Turtle Fur, the Roots Social Justice Center, and Ivy Computer. Congratulations to our winners. And so one more announcement. The raffle is going to be closing in 15 minutes because it takes a lot of brain power to actually coordinate the back end since everyone's requesting what prizes they want, etc. So 7:15 is the cutoff for the raffle. We'll put the link in the chat for anybody who has not yet gotten their raffle tickets and would like to support the All Brains Belong community. There we go. And so, with that, I am thrilled to welcome back to the stage Todd Jevry, who has been part of New Year's Eve since the very beginning, all 4 years. And so Todd is a private music teacher and sought-after musician. And I know you're gonna love him. Todd, can I pass you the mic? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Amazing. Let me spotlight you.
Is everybody else ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm ready.
All right. This is what, the 3rd year in a row I've done this?
Fourth. This is your 4th year.
4th year.
Yay!
Wow. So cool. I'm so honored to be here. I love this. This is like the highlight of my my New Year celebration. All right, I got, like I said in an email to a couple people, I have some new songs to share. So I'm gonna do a new song that I've been working on called Tequila Sunrise by the Eagles. I'm gonna kick us off. It's another tequila sunrise, staring slowly across the sky. Said goodbye. He was just a hired hand, working on the dreams he planned to try. The days go by. Every night when the sun goes down, just another lonely boy in town. She's out running around. She wasn't just another woman, and I couldn't keep from coming on. Been so long. Oh, and it's a hollow feeling when it comes down to dealing friends. It never ends. Take another shot of courage. Wonder why the right words never come. You just get numb. It's another tequila sunrise. This old world still looks the same. Another frame. All right. That's the start of it all. I'm going to do some Bob Dylan now for you. Do a little Times They're Changing. Here we go. Come gather around people wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. Writers and critics prophesize with your pen. Keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. Don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin. There's no telling who that it's naming, for the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changing. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, for he that gets hurt will be he who has stalled. The battle outside raging, soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, don't criticize what you can't understand. There's sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand, for the times they are a-changing. The line it is drawn, the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading. The first one now will later be last, for the times they are a-changing. All right.
Hey, Todd. That was
Hi.
great.
Thank you. I'm gonna stick with some Bob Dylan. I just decided to do 2 Bob Dylans back to back. So here is a little Mr. Tambourine Man for you. Here we go. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Though I know that evening's empire has returned into sand, vanished from my hand, left me blindly here to stand, but still not sleeping. My weariness amazes me, I'm branded on my feet. I have no one to meet in the ancient empty streets, too dead for dreaming. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Take me on a trip upon your magic swirling ship. My senses have been stripped. My hands can't feel the grip. My toes too numb to step. Wait only for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere. I'm ready for the fade into my own parade. Cast your dancing spell my way. I promise to go under it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Though you might hear laughing, spinning, swinging madly across the sun, it's not aimed at anyone, it's just escaping on the run. And but for the sky, there are no fences facing. And if you hear vague traces of skipping reels of rhyme, your tambourine in time, it's just a ragged clown behind. I wouldn't pay it any mind. It's just a shadow you're seeing that he's chasing. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Then take me disappearing through the smoke rings of my mind, down foggy ruins of time, far past the frozen leaves, the haunted, frightened trees, out to the windy beach, far from the twisted reach of crazy sorrow. Yes, I dance beneath the diamond sky with one hand waving free, silhouetted by the sea, circled by the circus sands, with all memory and faith, driven deep beneath the waves. Let me forget about the day until tomorrow. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. All right, it's all the Dylan stuff. Right?
By the way, great song, H.
Oh, thank you. You like the song so
It's a
far?
really good song.
Nice.
No, not you, Todd.
Todd and H.
Todd and H, both great songs.
I don't know if you can hear, that's Spencer.
Yeah,
You
it's
could see.
Spencer. Hi, Spencer.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. All right, I'm gonna do an Alison Krauss song. It's called "The Lucky One." Hopefully it goes well. I usually sing it with somebody, but we'll see how it goes. You're the lucky one, so I've been told. Free as the wind blowing down the road. Loved by many, hated by none. Say you were lucky cause you know what you've done. Not a care in the world, not a worry inside. Everything's gonna be alright cause you're the lucky one. You're the lucky one, always having fun. Jack of all trades, a master of none. You look at the world through a smiling eye. Laugh at the devil as his train rolls by. Give you a song and a one-night stand. You'll be looking at a happy man. You're the lucky one. Well, you're blessed, I guess, by never knowing which road you're choosing. You got next best thing. The plan is winning and playing and losing. You're the lucky one, I know that now. Don't ask you why, when, where, or how. You look at the world through your smiling eye. You laugh at the devil as the train rolls by. Give you a song and a one-night stand. You'll be looking at a happy man, cause you're the lucky one. Well, you're blessed, I guess, by never can bet your luck won't follow me. Just give you a song and a one night stand. You'll be looking at a happy man, 'cause you're the lucky one. All right, I'm going to do a song. I guess we're kind of saying good riddance to 2025 tonight. So I'm going to play Good Riddance by Green Day. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories of dead skin on trial. What it's worth, it was worth all the while. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life.
Yay! Yay!
Good job.
Good riddance 2025 almost.
Goodbye.
It's also called in parentheses time of your life. So all right. I played this song last year and I just think it has a great vibe. And it's really like playing this song by Neil Young called Sugar Mountain. Thought it went really well last time and I think people like it. So I'm going to play it again this year. 20 on Sugar Mountain, though you're thinking that you're leaving there too soon. You're leaving there too soon. It's so noisy at the fair, and all your friends are there, and the candy floss you had, and your mother and your dad. Oh, to live on Sugar Mountain with the barkers and the colored balloons. You can't be 20 on Sugar Mountain, though you're thinking that you're leaving there too soon. You're leaving there too soon. There's a girl just down the aisle, oh, to turn and see her smile. You can hear the words she wrote as you read the hidden note. Oh, to live on Sugar Mountain with the barkers and the colored balloons. You can't be 20 on Sugar Mountain, though you're thinking that you're leaving there too soon. You're leaving there too soon. Now you're underneath the stairs and you're giving back some glares to the people who you met, and it's your first cigarette. Oh, to live on Sugar Mountain with the barkers and the colored balloons. You can't be 20 on Sugar Mountain, though you're thinking that you're leaving there too soon. You're leaving there too soon. Now you say you're leaving home 'cause you want to be alone. Ain't it funny how you feel? You're finding out it's real. Oh, to live on Sugar Mountain with the barkers and the colored balloons. You can't be 20 on Sugar Mountain, though you're thinking that you're leaving there too soon. You're leaving there too soon. Oh, to live on Sugar Mountain with the barkers and the colored balloons. You can't be 20 on Sugar Mountain, though All right, nice. Okay, well, I got another new song for you guys. If you want to hear it, it's kind of an island song. It's about traveling to Jamaica and whatnot. So I'll do it for you. Why not? Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on a mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, but when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. Now I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sounds of laughter everywhere, and the dancing girls sway to and fro. I must declare my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico. Now I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Down at the market you can hear ladies cry out while on the heads they bear. Ackee rice, salt fish are nice. Oh, the rum is fine any time of year. Now I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, but when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. Now I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Now I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. That was by Harry Belafonte. Thanks everybody. Very enthusiastic tonight.
Go
Sounds
Spencer.
good. Thanks, Spencer. All right. Debating whether I should do this. I got another new song if you want to hear it. I'll give it a shot. Why not? It might be fun. It's by Better Than Ezra. It's a 90s song called Good. Looking around the house, hidden behind the window and the door, searching for signs of life, but there's nobody home. Well, maybe I'm just too short, or maybe I'm just too frightened by the sound of it. Pieces of note fall down, but the letter said, it was good living with you, it was good, it was good living with you, it was good, good, good. track shadows on the floor, searching for signs of life, but there's nobody home. Well, maybe I'll call or write you a letter. Now maybe we'll see on the 4th of July. Well, not too sure, and I'm not too proud, but I'm not too sure, and I'm not too proud to say, wow, it was good living with you, wow, it was good, wow, 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 it was good living with you, wow, it was good, oh, 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 oh. It was good living with you. Wow. It was good. Wow. Wow. It was good living with you. Wow. It was good. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you were so good. Yeah, you were so good.
Oh,
Yeah, I've never played that in front of anyone. That was the first time.
Good job.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Way to go.
First time for everything.
Good job.
Cool. I think I can do these. Yeah, Little Beatles. It's the only Beatles song I put in the set, actually. Let's try it out. You Won't See Me, it's called. When I call you up, your line's engaged. I have had enough. So act your age. We have lost the time that was so hard to find, and I would lose my mind if you won't see me. You won't see me. You won't see me. You won't see. I don't know why you should want to hide, but I can't get through. My hands are tied. I won't want to stay. I don't have much to say, but I get turned away. And you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me. Time after time, you refuse to even listen. But I wouldn't mind if I knew what I was missing, though the days are few. They're filled with tears, and since I lost you, it feels like years. Yes, it seems so long, 'cause since you've been gone, and I just can't go on. If you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me. Time after time, you refuse to even listen. But I wouldn't mind if I knew what I was missing, though the days are few. All right. I think I'm
Nice.
right on schedule here. So I'm gonna. This is kind of my last song, but I got one more to like end the whole thing. So here's John Denver, Leaving on a Jet Plane. Kind of appropriate because leaving, right? All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you one more time. Let me kiss you, then close your eyes. I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say. Oh, kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. All right.
Great
I
set.
think I'm right
Good
on track
job.
here. Am I- Thanks, everyone.
There's your fan
So,
club.
Nice job.
thank you. I have one more song,
Yay.
and it's pretty short, so it just kind of it's kind of the
Oh, I
the
think
all
I know.
playing sign, the New Year's song.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That one for you. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and all lang syne? For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. Great job,
Thank you
Todd.
so much, Todd.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Wonderful, Todd. Thank you.
Todd.
You're so welcome. I'm just honored to be here. And this is, yeah, like I said, this is the highlight of my night. So thank you so
Ours
much.
too.
And thanks for tuning in. And everyone have a good start to their year, please.
Same to you, Todd.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, Todd. Thank you so much. And thank you for being part of our traditions here. And thank you for being part of our community.
Absolutely. My pleasure. My pleasure, for sure. Everyone take care and have a good year.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody, we're ready to move to our raffle.
Please reading.
So here's what we're gonna do. Oh, is this not a good place for me to do the raffle? Okay, I'm like sitting in the middle of a hallway. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna share screen and we're gonna watch our spinner. First off, I think we need a round of applause for Sierra for doing like magical tech things to make this very complex arrangement happen. All right.
Thank you. It was a fun spreadsheet task.
All right, hold on. Are you guys getting feedback down there? You okay? Okay, great. All right, here we go. So for our first prize, we will be looking for the winner of the gift certificate from Phoenix Books. So here's our very fancy spinner. We have 57 people who entered into this particular drawing. So we've got, see, full transparency here. So we've got 57 options and we are gonna spin. It's not rigged. The winner is number 17. Let's see who number 17 is. Number 17 is Jenny Blair. Hooray, Jenny. Okay. For our next, we've got our next prize is a super soft teddy bear from Vermont Teddy Bear. It's in our office. It's like the sweetest, softest thing. For this one, we've got 58 entrants. Here we go. We'll spin the wheel. This is already so much better than last year. The winner is number 35, Paulette Rise, who I think is here with us. You won. We will coordinate getting that teddy bear to you. Congratulations. Our next prize is, and I can't see. Come on. Oh, this is our massage from Blossom Wellness, which has 169 tickets. All right, we gotta do something special for that. We have to add numbers. I didn't think about the logistics of having deleted all those other numbers. All right, here we go. Here's some extra numbers. Oh, we need more extra numbers. Oh, that didn't work at all. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. $97. Okay. Okay, 169 tickets. Let's do it. $154. News number 154. Grace Hoffman. Congratulations, Grace. Next one. Should have like gone in the order of the number of tickets. I gotta go to our next prize is 2 tickets to the Flynn for a performance in January. Number 24 is Nita Hansen. Congratulations, Nita. And our last prize is a 4-person climbing passes to Petra Cliffs. I think I'm just gonna type these. Gotta go to 61. And our final spin. Number 22. Let's see who 22 is. Amy Wurtenbaker. Congratulations, Wurtenbaker family. You're off to climb at Petra Cliffs. Thank you all so much for participating tonight, not just in the raffle, but all night long. And thank you so much to our all of these local businesses who donated these raffle prizes. And so with that, Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight, and thank you for being part of our community.